Howdy-ho, everyone. I am Nathan Blake. Welcome back to Moonlighter. Okay, so we're setting up the shop right now before the day begins, and I'm testing out a couple of things. We're seeing how much we can sell golem cores and gold runes for. I'm putting them at $50 a piece to start out with, because this seems like a pretty median price, and I've still got plenty of them in my inventory. I'm only selling one of each of those. Meanwhile, I'm selling these crystallized energies for the price that I normally sold them at 110, but we're also going to see if we can push the limits to 130, because they are in high demand right now. Actually, I'm going to do 140. So we're going to go ahead and do that, open up the store, and then we're going to see... oh, that's right. It's nighttime. I forgot. Well, we're going to go ahead and do that, and then we're not going to open the store. We're going to go adventuring. So, sorry for that confusion. I'm also completely out of stuff or places to put things right now, which is pretty funny. Although, I forgot, there's a whole nother chest over here. Whole nother chest, so I don't have to worry about that right now. So anyway, all that's set up for whenever I do start selling things tomorrow. So I'm not very concerned. Boy, Renoka has seen better days. When your grandpa first opened Moonlighter, people from all over the lands would come to visit the shop. The hustle and bustle was constant, but now... Okay, so we are gonna keep... We're going to see about trying to make some equipment soon, but it costs 4,000 Gs to make equipment. So there's no point in holding on to stuff unless I know specifically what equipment I want. So there's like 2 or 3 things that I'm going to hold on to that are important for like everything, but like a bunch of this random junk I'm definitely selling. So I need to get better at using my shield. I think that's something that I am inherently bad at that would be like super helpful to me if I got better at. Also, obviously, dodging at the right times and stuff would be smart. So we're gonna get better at shields. We're gonna get better at dodges, and we're just gonna keep working on our ability to do things in general. So, okay. Oh, that's good. I need cloth. So if I can get out of here with that cloth, I don't care what else happens. Please tell me you have... What was that? What was that? Broken sling. Okay, cool. All right. So I'm definitely thinking that the next thing on our agenda just has to be getting better equipment. Just because... dang it. Just because there's only so much I can do without better equipment. I mean, I'm definitely getting to where I'm better at the game in general, and therefore I'm not going to have as much trouble. But I definitely want to get better at... or get better equipment, and I definitely want to get better at the game in general, because I just took 2 hits and it was completely unnecessary. So my problem is patience. I'm a patient person in general, but when I play video games, the patience goes out the window. Not for any particular reason either. I just get an itchy trigger finger. I think it's because I have like reasonable reflexes, and so my body's like fight or flight mode. Do it, you know. So, anyway, if I just take each enemy specifically for who he is and work my way through it that way, it will work. Each enemy has a weak point that you can attack them from, which is pretty cool because that's not apparent necessarily. Yeah. So, destroys 1 item. Okay, put that puppy up there, that puppy right there. In the direction shown. Okay, there we go. There we go. So it's really interesting. I like that mechanic that your bag has to be set up certain ways or you lose stuff. And I assume that's going to become more important as I go through the game. So they like moths. Okay, I've definitely read that one. I think last time we read that one. But we are going to check some things because I'm curious about breaking things in this room and it giving me access to things. Because, for instance, this is cloth. That's just straight up cloth. And this is like a jar. But nothing in this room is destructible for some reason. It definitely doesn't show anything on the map. So I'm guessing these rooms are just for lore, which is kind of strange. The game seems to have had like a pretty good hold on holding information on rooms meaning something from what I can tell. Could be wrong. The rooms could all be meaningless. I think that must be their level above their head there, because that guy had 2 blips and this guy has 1 blip. And that guy was blinking red, which kind of gave me a feeling that he was a stronger foe. So that's probably helpful to know, like, how dangerous is this guy I'm fighting, you know, and what kind of damage can I expect to take from him. So we'll keep an eye on that and see. Yeah, see, that guy is red, and he's taking less damage, or he requires more damage to be dealt to him. So that's super cool. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely learning a lot about the game this time through that I think is going to be overtly helpful in the future. So if I can just keep this up, if I can find a healing pool at this point, that would be really cool, because I would hate to have to use a potion. Ah, yes, perfect. Okay, so this is the note about tools being destroyed. Healing pool is gonna heal me up to full and still have some left to boot. Okay. Keep our dodges running. That's really just paramount in this game. Is no corners are really rough. Hey, jerk, drop that. Jerk face. Cornering is really, really important. If you don't know where your corners are, where the bad guys are on your corners, then you're gonna have trouble, just in general. Okay, so that's a broken weapon. So I'm wondering if the broken weapons and stuff are things that you repair or what? There we go. If I can hold this guy on this corner like this, that would be perfect. Because he's a red guy. He's a boss, or not a boss, but he's a level 2 version of a golem, from what I can tell. So one thing this game is missing, if I had to say, was like a lexicon of like enemies and their names and stuff like that. I love that sort of thing in games. That's one thing that I love about Enter the Gungeon, which if you guys want to see any Enter the Gungeon, I'm totally cool with playing some of that too. Oh man, he was able to hit me from that angle. That's frustrating. Come on, die. Yes, I got him. Okay, come on, come on. Yes. Okay, we handled that pretty decently, in all honesty. Could have been way worse. Okay, we got another one. These guys are, I don't know how to deal with them yet. I'm assuming serpentine movement is kind of key, and lots of dodge rolls. He's got 1 hit left on him. Come on. Come at me, bro. I guess he had 2 hits left. I guess I must have gotten a crit or something during that, because it definitely looked like I was doing more damage before then. Okay, so there's some more cloth. And that cloth definitely requires to be in that corner. I think I'm gonna get rid of these vines for stuff. Okay, this is gonna destroy anything to the left of it. If I put that there, then that's fine. Okay, and I can put this whetstone here. And then I think the thing to do now is remove that puppy and put it there. Put that back into my inventory. I could probably do without that many of those. Problem is, I don't know what a lot of this stuff is worth at this point. You know what I could do is I could go ahead and sell some of the stuff that I don't need, or that I'm only wanting to hold on to for money. Okay, that's only worth $1, but all the more reason to sell like all of it, right? Okay, there we go. So if you hold it, okay, awesome. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that so we can get the things that we want more. Right now that's not going to destroy anything, which is fun. Okay, there we go. So it costs 300 to teleport back, so there's no reason to teleport back at the moment. I'd rather wait for the moment. Man, that guy is level 3 and he can take a punch. But, I mean, those are ultimately really weak enemies. I don't even know what to call that thing. What is that thing, a slime? Again, would love to have, like, the actual names of things. That'd be cool. Why is that door? Oh, that's where I came in. I was like, why is that door locked? There's no enemies in this room. Okay, I need... Whoa. Ow. I didn't know that guy could hit me from that range. That's new, to say the least. Okay. Gotta dodge out. Okay, I'm not gonna lose at this point. Like, I can handle a couple of... I can handle a couple of schmucks. That guy can only shoot from one side, so that's his poop. Aw, man. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I didn't get out with most of the things that I wanted, but okay, let's go to town. Let's go to town, we'll go ahead and sell what we have. I think a big part of the first part of this game is the continual struggle with, like, how difficult they are. How difficult the dungeon is versus how much money you want to try to make. But anyway, it's daytime, we have money. And we're going to be able to sell now, which is good. That's something I wanted to do. So let's head up in here and go ahead and just pull all of that out for the moment so that we're ready. So that way, whenever they buy some of that stuff, I'll be able to replace it, like, really quickly. So what does this guy think about that? Okay, so that's a really low price for that. That's too high. Okay. Okay, so on this one, we're gonna go ahead and crank the price down by 2/10 places. And then right here, we're gonna go ahead and put that over there, but we're gonna crank that puppy up. Let's move one minute back over here. Crank that puppy up to 100 gold and see what people's reaction is. You know, I don't think it's like hurting people's feelings whenever I sell things for too much. So on that front, I'm not worried at all. So let's go ahead and take what we can get on that one. We'll see if somebody else offers us more on that other one. See if we're interested in that. Okay, people buy things. Buy some stuff, yo. Okay, so he's super stoked about the glasses. So I can definitely increase the price on that. Oh, whoops. I only want one. I didn't give him away, did I? Thought I sold him for 50. I gave him away, didn't I? Oh no, I sold him for 20, okay. So that person's okay with that price at the very least. Okay, he's okay with 100. Oh wow, he's like stoked with 100. And he's stoked with the price I had on that. Okay, so we're definitely selling this for 120 and seeing what happens there. And we're gonna sell this one for 100 and see what happens. And then we'll go ahead and do one of these and sell it for 50. There we go. And now I'm gonna run in here and we're just gonna double check on some of this stuff. Okay, so people are totally satisfied with 120 on that. 20 is too good of a deal on the glass lenses. Huh, I thought I sold that already. Oh, I guess I haven't technically sold it for that yet. So I don't technically know what he thinks is a deal. Okay, that guy thinks that that's a deal. So that's helpful to know. Okay, so let's take a look at that really quick. Glasses lens. Okay, so we're gonna go 100 on that next. And then we're gonna go ahead and put a whetstone in here and sell it for 50. Okay, so he's like super stoked about the price on that. So a lot of these items I'm finding are worth like a lot of money is basically what it's coming down to. So maybe I should be more willing to leave. Okay, the whetstone's too expensive. Okay, which that makes sense. Like a whetstone's a whetstone, and a lot of these are like uber magical items. So, okay, so 100's a good price for that, but I could always try selling it for 10 more and see what happens. There we go. All right, guys, come buy my wares. My wares, I want to sell them. Wear my wares. Wear me out. Okay, what's his opinion on that? Okay, so still, golem core's worth more than that even. So that's interesting to know. 120 is still too cheap for golem cores, and I'm like swimming in golem cores. So let's try 150 on that one then. Okay, the whetstones are still too much at 50. Oh, I thought I set them to 20 earlier. Oh, I guess when I shifted them around, it caused problems. Okay, 150 is too much for the golem core. Let's look at what we know about the golem core. Golem cores. Golem cores. Here we go. Okay, so 100 people are happy with, 50 people think is a great deal, 150 is too much. So let's set it to 110 and go ahead and move some over there. See if we can't get somebody to buy all of them at once, basically. So these whetstones selling for too much at 20. Okay, there we go. So there's that. We'll go ahead and sleep for the night, and then, well, no, I guess I'll go adventure. There's no reason not to adventure, right? So, okay, so that worked out really, really well. That was super cool. Very, very interesting. Like, I'm starting to get the hang of the whole buy, sell, trade thing, and it's really cool. And now that I've got more money, because I didn't know what I was doing before, I'm not going to be selling good stuff to come back to town. Which is awesome. I don't want to sell good stuff to come back to town if I can help it. So, I also like that you can't just sell at a whim. You have to like be in the right position to sell. You have to actually do the whole store part. Is actually super cool in my opinion. I don't know why it's super cool to me, but I just dig it. Okay, I feel bad about wasting potions on that last one now that... Wait, did I... Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. I left my inventory full. Can I just leave? Is that something I can do? Can I just walk out the front door? Old owner of the Moonlighter shop said those artifacts can only be found in golden chests. Wait, what was it? Rune tools and golem chisels are hard to find. Okay, so there's special chests with... What the heck? Why did he just fall off? I tried to use the... Okay. Gosh darn it. Okay, I gotta spend the money to go back. Okay, I'm stupid. I admit it. I'm real dumb. It's my bad. But whatever. It's only a waste of 200. I might have gotten a couple dollars worth of junk while I was in there. So, I mean, it's not... it's still a terrible waste, but could have been worse, I guess. So that's 4,000. It'll add 40 HP to me. If I can get one more ingot, then I can do that one. Although that one will slow me down. This one looks like it won't slow me down. And if I can stay agile, that would be preferable. So let's do that, and then I think the same thing on this makes sense. Okay. Oh, the first one actually makes you faster. I get it. Okay. Well, let's do faster on shoes, because, yeah, it's not a huge difference one way or another on shoes. Okay. And then that one's like a difference between what? Some sort of magical damage or just regular damage? I don't know, that's weird. Yeah, okay, so this is like a magic sword. That's actually super cool. I can already make this one though. So let's call it that one for now. But I might just want a regular big sword, now that I think about it. Or a spear or something. I'm pretty close to making a spear. Training spear. Yeah, let's mark the spear. Okay, so there we go. We've marked a couple of things on there that we know for sure that we're gonna want. Now we need to go sell things as long as they don't have those markings on them, basically. Let's put everything that doesn't have those markings, or that does, back in there, and then pull out everything that doesn't. I mean, I suppose any of these items potentially could be used to make something that I want to make, but it's whatever. It's no big deal. Okay, so the thing to do now is to look at what I have. Okay, gold runes, for instance. We're gonna see more or less what they were selling for. 120 was really good, and they're high in popularity. So we're gonna sell one for 150 and see what happens. Meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and sell some more glass lens at 100 a pop. They were doing okay, I think. So that should be fine. And we'll see what we can do next. Hello and welcome to my store. I'm awesome. Buy my things, cause I'm so cool. Okay, so she's like stoked with that price. So she's gonna buy 9 of those for 110 a piece. That's awesome. Okay. So yeah, 110 a piece on those is perfectly doable. Whetstones selling for way more than 10. Okay, what was that again? Whetstone selling at okay, 10. Okay, so let's go for 15 on a whetstone and see what happens. Okay, there we go. Keep trying to do our biz. Do our biz. Okay, so the gold rune's still selling too low. So that's cool. That means that I can theoretically make a lot of money off of that gold rune, off the gold runes. If they're still selling too low at 150, we'll go to 230 and just see what happens, basically. Put that puppy up for sale since it's something I've already sold at that price before. Okay, he's still happy with that 110 price on the glasses, so that's cool. Okay, so I've finally found probably pretty close to the sweet spot with gold runes, which is 230 a piece. I mean, it makes sense that it would be a pretty decent seller. Okay. We're starting to find the sweet spot on products, which is cool. Obviously, that's where you want to be, is knowing what you're actually selling is worth. So this ancient pot we're gonna sell for 100 and see what happens. Rich jelly will sell for 500 a piece, or 5 a piece. Sorry, 5 a piece. Because even if that's like a really good price right now, which I can't remember, that's still, people are still gonna. Okay, so 100's about okay on that. So awesome. Yes, sell me things. I mean, buy from me. Buy things from me. Okay, so I can't remember what vines are selling for right now. Maybe that sounds about right. Let's see. Vine, yeah, people were happy with 2. 3 was too much. So putting. a whole stack on there for that price makes sense. I can go ahead and stick all the ancient pots on there now. Maybe somebody will buy the 3 of those. That would be cool. What'd you think of that? What'd you think of that? Yeah, you're happy with that, huh? You like that? I know. Okay, so I haven't sold any of these yet, empowering crystals. So let's just try it at 100, and then let's sell all our whetstones at the price we were selling at. Call it good. This is working out really well. Like, I'm getting a super hang on this. This is an incredibly satisfying experience to sit here and have this happen. Okay, light essence. Okay, I'm assuming a light essence is worth a bit. So we're gonna start at 200 on that. Okay, what do you think of 100 for an empowering crystal, man? Okay, 100 for an empowering crystal. Okay, so light essence is worth way more than I am selling it for. So 200 is too cheap for a light essence. Okay, I knew I wasn't gonna be giving that one away. Okay, so money's really starting to come in, is kind of more or less what we're figuring out. We're figuring out how to make money is what it is. So, all right, we're moving all that stuff back in there, and then we're gonna go to the dungeon again. We'll have one more dungeon run, and then we'll call it good for today's episode. I really wanted these to be longer, like hour-long episodes, but without any editing and with how slow my internet is, I knew they would drag a little bit. Those are two separate points with the same answer. It would drag. Without any editing, I knew hour-long chunks of this people would get bored of by the end for sure. Even though this is a fun game and I'm an entertaining person. I guess I should read that. I mean, it's probably something I've already read. Yep, like mods. This one takes a little while. Okay, I can press B. Oh, thank God. I was like, please tell me there's a way to get out of this. Okay. No. Ah, poop. Mine. Okay, there we go. I already took some damage. Can't believe I already took some damage. I just got in here. But I guess sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. I was trying to make sure that he didn't steal that because I didn't want him to lose it for me. And again, just got a little antsy. Can't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, that's right. But not only would the video take seem like it was too long, I would also get to where my internet just, it would take like a literal day to upload a video with the internet that I have. So I decided that it made just as much or more sense for me to go ahead and make them half-hour-long episodes, which is easier, more manageable for me as well, just finding the time to record. So that definitely plays into it a lot, is how much time do I have to record an hour-long video versus where I could be doing other things in that time, even if it's just recording other videos or editing or something. So, okay. So those little slimes are deceptively powerful. Like, you do not expect them to be able to kick near as much butt as they do. So I'm finding that the things that came from the forest planet or the forest plane thing are like worth a lot. So I'm like all about trying to get more of that stuff. Because the light essence was from there, and obviously the light essence was worth like more than 200 for one. I think I got the light essence from this guy. I think I'm getting a phone call, but it can wait until I finish with this room at least, I'm assuming. Okay, come on. Ooh. The fact that everything's kind of on the grid and enemies can't really hit you if you're at their diagonal is really helpful. It's like the only way that a person could ever be successful at this game. Like these guys here. Like obviously if I couldn't like get it, no! Ah, that's gross. That makes me feel gross. That's like just pouring hundreds of dollars down the toilet, like $220. Okay, I'm gonna check this really quick, and I'll cut this out and post, even though I hate editing on these videos at all. Okay, don't let me forget to edit that out, because it's gonna be really boring for you if I forget to edit that out. Oh, I just tried to shield somebody in the face, which works surprisingly well, actually. I like these grabby arms because, well, I hate them, first of all. By like them, I really mean hate them with a deep-seated passion. But I just think they're fun. Like, they're just like, oh, I just want to hold something. Let me hold something. That's all I care about, is holding nice things. Which is fun. Yes. 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 Okay, putting those puppies over there. Those are important. I need as many of those things as I can possibly get my hands on. Okay, and if I fill up my bag, then I'm just gonna go ahead and head to out again, because I think try and get deeper until I'm more powerful is just folly, basically. Like, there's no good reason to try to get deeper until I'm like a higher level. Well, not really higher level, obviously, but, you know, until I've gained more levels. So yeah, so this seems like as good a place as I need to go back, because my bag's almost full. It's gonna waste money, because each floor you go down, it's more expensive to go back. So we got a pretty good kill count. We found some treasure chests. That was a good run, and it felt good for our final run for the day. It's saving now, so we should be pretty dang close as well now to actually being able to craft something. Oh, in fact, we could get this armor right now, and so I'm going to. Iron helmet, yepperoonie, man. Heck yes, I'm happy with that. Because now we're gonna be able to handle enemies better, basically, is just what that means. Like, there is no reason to not do that. Ah, it changes his appearance. That's awesome. I was hoping for that. I love changing appearances in video games like that. Ah, that's delightful. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it there. Don't let me forget to edit that little bit out at the end where I was on the phone. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for being here. As always, I really, really appreciate that you're willing to hang out with me for like half an hour on these longer videos. That's just really cool of you, and you're awesome for it. It definitely gives me more of an opportunity to just kind of talk, just be here with you, even if they're not live right now because I'm out of town, because I don't really have the internet for live. It's definitely really cool to be able to do that. So thank you so much for being here. Listen to me ramble for half an hour. Hopefully the lighting's okay on these videos, because it definitely looks a little dark, but the exposure on my camera says that it's at ±0, so it must be all right. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. As always, we'll see you in the next one. For now, this is Nathan Blake signing off for Nathanblakegames. Sayonara. This has been Moonlighter. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it in the future, please like and comment below. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to be notified of new videos, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Like my channel? Want to see it grow? Share this video with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks again, everyone. Sayonara.